Hi and welcome to Little Funky Flames. Today I have my pack of 14 canvases to open and maybe to prepare some of them eventually. Not all of them. I usually do not open completely all 14 of them. I have two sets over here with different sizes, so my beautiful old knife, and I start opening at the corners where I have the protectors. And two sets with different sizes. This is how they are packed, and on the back we can see still some packaging, and I'm going to keep one of them as it is, and I will continue opening this set because I do want to prepare at least one set today with some remaining paints that I have. So let's see. This one, and this is how they fall. And now I have all of these. So this one waits here. This one is next to be open together with this. So and in the smallest piece, the extenders. So the extenders actually work really nicely when we want to stretch our canvas and not to be as flimsy as it is now. You can push quite a lot with your fingers, but once you stretch it, it doesn't work like this. So I will definitely be using this over here in a little bit, but the smallest size of the canvases doesn't have even the slots for the stretchers to be placed, so this one as it is, but the others will be stretched. Maybe makeup influencers feel the same way when they open PR packages, but this here, first, it's not a PR package. I purchased all of my materials with my own money, and it's not makeup. It's still color, however. I do consider makeup also a very important and developed art, and still developing, so don't take any limits and use your face as your canvas if you want to. Absolutely fine and great and wonderful. The canvases, before I put any paint on them, I like to stretch them actually and to make them easier to work with. So what I do is I like having some cardboard base so that it's not too loud when I do it, and I try to put them as nicely as possible, but these are a little bit deformed. Let's see. So, in each corner we have two slots to place two stretchers, and when I'm done I will come back and we are going to start putting some color, because white is a little bit intimidating and a little bit boring. So, see you in a little bit. Now, we have all the canvases stretched and ready to be prepped with some color. I have two with the smaller sizes, which are already stretched, but the smallest size is without the stretcher. So what I like doing is actually spread as many canvases as I can on my table and start prepping them. What I like to do is I like working on a black surface, and for some time now I didn't use actually already prepped properly black canvas or black gesso or gesso. I actually do use this. This is actually chalk paint, quite old, and I have some of it left, not a lot, but I think it will be absolutely enough to help me prep my big canvas and to make it nice to have some universe again on it. Who knows? But I like working on black surfaces, so I'm going to use this one. I also have some gold and maybe some pink will be the third color. So, see you in a little bit. And let's make this beautiful white canvas actually black, because it gives a little bit more depth when I work directly on a black surface. So, canvas, black paint, and a big brush that can fit in the container. Let's go. My black canvas is all done with my chalk paint. Now I will let it dry before I continue working on it, but I want to remind you that you can use often many other materials and not the ones that are intended exactly for the purpose that you are working on. For example, I want a black canvas. I don't have black gesso or completely made black canvas, but I do have chalk paint. I bought it years ago to work on furniture in a completely different place that I used to live in. So after the project was done, I used the same box to make some vases and other items to prepare canvases, and I still have left some of it in the box. So give yourself the freedom to try all the materials that you have at your disposal. It might be painting, it might be makeup, it might be for clothing items. Change the purpose, change the colors, do what makes you happy, and don't limit yourself when you want to do something. That's what I've noticed in general, in my life, not only about me but about other people, that we tend to limit ourselves more than other people tend to limit us. So see you in my next video. Bye for now.